Welcome to Silly Stories for Kids. With us, the Ramsden Girls. A podcast where our dad makes up a silly story. Just for you. Okay, let's go.
One day, 3 little kids named Isaac, Connor and Benny were all outside. Now, they lived on a small farm and they were outside helping with all the animals. They were collecting the eggs and helping the horses get fed and have a good brush. As they were all working, they saw some trucks driving into the farm next door. Now, the farm next door had been empty for quite some time and they'd been waiting to see who their new neighbour would be. "Today's the day," said Isaac. "Yeah," said Connor. "We get to meet our new neighbour." "It's going to be so much fun," said Benny. "I wonder who they are. I wonder what they'll have on their farm." "Yeah," said Connor. "It could be exciting. Maybe they'll get cows. That could be cool." As the boys were talking, they saw more and more trucks coming into the farm. "That's a lot of trucks," they said. "What is going on?" As they continued to watch, more and more ridiculous things seemed to be driving into the farm next door. I think we better go investigate," said Isaac. "Yeah," said Connor. "Something strange is going on over there." "Let's go," said Benny. So, the 3 boys jumped the fence and started heading over to meet their new neighbour. As they got close to the farmhouse next door, they could see it wasn't a person. There was a fuzzy purple creature standing on the porch. "Who is that?" said Isaac. They could hear him talking. "Okay, put that one over there and that big crate. Okay, move that one over there. And oh, that one, be careful. He's very heavy. Put him over in that section over there." The boys walked over. Excuse me, we're your neighbours. My name's Isaac, and I'm Connor. I'm Benny," called out Benny. "Hello, I am the Pim Pim, and I am here to start a farm." Do you have any experience with farming?" said Isaac. No, but I don't think you need experience. I have listened to the song many, many times," said Pim Pim. "What song?" said Benny. "You know, Old MacDonald had a farm." That does not teach you about farming," said Connor. "Yes, it does, because if you have a farm, you get to pick all kinds of creatures to have on your farm, and it is so fun because they all make different noises, and you can have so much fun with them all. Would you like to see some of the creatures that I have brought for my farm?" "What do you have?" said Isaac. "Do you have, horses or cows?" "Oh, no, not on Pim Pim's farm. Come with me," said Pim Pim, very, very excited. He started running around, clicking his heels. "This could get interesting," said Connor. "I think so," said Isaac, "but we better go see." "Hooray," said Benny. They followed Pim Pim, and they walked across into the first sets of stables. He must be showing us his horses. They walked in through the door, but there was definitely not any horses. "Pim Pim, what is that?" As the boys looked in, there was something that kind of looked like a horse, but it had a horn on the top of its head. "Pim Pim, is that—" "It is a unicorn! Say hello!" The unicorn looked at them all. "Hello," it said. "It can talk," said Benny. "Of course I can talk. Too bad this purple thing doesn't listen." "What do you mean?" said Pim Pim. "I've been trying to say I don't want to come to your house. I've got a home at home." Yes, but your home is not on my farm, so how can I have a unicorn on my farm if you are at your home?" "Pim Pim," said Isaac, "did you kidnap this unicorn?" "No, I did not. A unicorn napped this unicorn." "He did, and now I want to go home." "Pim Pim, you can't just take animals out of their homes." "Well, it is only for a day, and it is for something very special." "What do you mean it's only for a day?" said Connor. "You will see," said Pim Pim. "Come, see more of my animals." "Oh dear," said the boys. "What is going on here?" "Don't worry," said the unicorn. "I'll be fine." "Okay, we'll come back for you," said Connor. "Thank you." Pim Pim took the boys back out of the stable and in to the rest of the farm. I'm scared to ask," said Isaac, "but what's next, Pim Pim?" "Okay, you are going to like this one. Come see. So, Pim Pim walked them across down towards the paddocks. As they were getting closer, they could see something in the paddocks that was very strange looking. "What is that?" said Benny. "Oh, it is a very, very cool hybrid animal." "A hybrid animal? What do you mean?" "Well, I got a few different animals and put them into a machine, and then it made one that was a combination of all of them." "You what?" said Connor. They looked out, and in the middle of the field was something that looked very, very strange. It had the legs of a pig and then the feathers of a chicken all over the body of a donkey with the head of... It said, "What is that?"
"I call it my ducky donkey quacker."
"Your ducky donkey quacker? What are you talking about?" said the kids.
"Look at him," said Pim Pim.
The kids looked, and sure enough, it started to run around the paddock. Is it okay?" said Benny. They looked. It actually looks really happy. "It is really happy," said Connor. It was dancing and jumping and smiling with its duck beak. "This is very strange," they said.
"Hello, my ducky donkey quacker," said Pim Pim.
"Quack, quack, 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 quack," it said, and it came over for a pat. The boys all gave it a big tickle and a big pat. He is very happy.
"Yes, he is. He's very, very happy to be on my farm for this very special, momentous day."
"You keep saying this special day. What are you talking about?"
"Oh, you will see, you will see. Do you want to come see more of the animals?"
Sure, said the kids, not sure if they actually did want to see more of the animals because too many ridiculous things were happening.
"Okay, come down to the back paddocks. That's where the cool ones are."
"Okay," said the kids. They started to head down to the back paddocks.
No, we cannot walk. We need to take the motorbikes."
"The motorbikes," said the boys.
"Yippee," said Pim Pim.
He raced over to one of the shed and came out with the most ridiculous-looking motorbike you have ever seen. The wheels were ginormous and the handlebars were tiny, but Pim Pim climbed to the very, very top.
"Come on, boys! Grab one of the motorbikes!"
The boys went into the shed. Every single motorbike looked completely different from the other motorbikes. There was one that was super-duper wide, there was one that was super-duper tiny, and then there was one that... "This motorbike seems wobbly," said Connor.
"Yes, that is the fun one. Okay, give it a ride."
Connor tried to ride out of the shed, and as he did, the bike could not go in a straight line. It only went in wibbly-wobbly lines.
"I got the little one," said Benny.
Zooming out, it was also the fastest of them all.
Wow!
As they started to ride their motorbikes down to the back paddock, they could see something off in the distance. "Pim Pim, that's not what I think it is it?"
"Oh yes, it definitely is."
"Oh my goodness," said the boys. As they arrived at the back paddock, it was full of dinosaurs.
"You can't have dinosaurs on a farm," said Connor. Look, they are here, so I think the answer is yes, I can have dinosaurs on the farm, and they are all so happy."
"Let me out!"
yelled the T-Rex.
He's not completely happy," said Pim Pim.
"I'm not happy at all! Let me out!"
yelled the dinosaur. "Where did you find all these dinosaurs?" said Benny.
"Well, I found a little time machine that could take me back to when the dinosaurs were around, and I thought everybody on their farm has the normal piggies and the normal duckies and the normal sheep and all those things, so I want dinosaurs."
Another dinosaur came walking over. It was a Stegosaurus.
"Yes, and he pulled us out of our homes."
"Pim Pim, did you kidnap the dinosaurs?"
"No, I dinosaur napped the dinosaurs," said Pim Pim. "There is a big distinction."
"Well, both of them are wrong," said Connor. "You're not meant to take animals out of their homes."
Well, it is just for the very momentous day."
"You keep saying this. What are you talking about?"
"I need to show you my favorite animal of all."
"Okay," said the kids. "Take us and we'll have a look."
"Okay, jump back on your motorbikes."
So they jumped back on the motorbikes.
"Follow me," said Pim Pim.
They raced their motorbikes all the way around the farm until they got to one shed in the corner. As they were getting close, they could hear a voice from inside the shed.
"Pim Pim, let me out!"
"Who's that?" said Connor.
"That is my favorite animal of all."
As they rocked up at the shed, Pim Pim opened the door, and inside there was a teddy bear.
"Pim Pim!"
yelled the teddy bear.
Yes, Teddywinkle.
"I am not one of your animals on the farm."
Well, have a look. You are inside the shed, and I have you locked in there, so you must be one of the animals."
"No, I am not. I am your friend."
"Who's this?" said Isaac.
"I'm Teddywinkle. I'm normally friends with Pim Pim, but he kidnapped me and put me in this shed and told me I had to be the bear on his silly little farm."
"Oh, but you're not a real bear. You're a teddy bear," said Benny.
"I know. Pim Pim just doesn't listen."
"Pim Pim, it sounds like you have done some very silly things collecting all these different animals."
"Yes, but now it is time for the very important moment on my farm, this big event that we have all been waiting for."
"What is the big event that we have all been waiting for?" said Isaac.
"Well, the whole reason that I wanted to get all these different animals is for the song."
"What song?" said Benny.
"Old McPim Pim had a farm."
"What?" said the kids.
"Are you ready?"
Pim Pim jumped across onto some kind of strange platform that lifted him up into the air, and as it did, some gigantic speakers came out of everywhere. And then the music started to play, and Pim Pim started to sing.
Old McPim Pim had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a unicorn.
He yelled,
E-I-E-I-O.
and the unicorn began to talk.
Take me home. Please take me home. Please, please, please. Please.
See, how fun is the song? Okay, and on that farm he had some dinosaurs, E-I-E-I-O.
Let us out!
Yelled the dinosaurs.
Okay, the song is not quite going as planned. Let's go to the teddy bear. And on that farm he had a teddy bear.
Pim Pim,
Yes, Teddy Winkle?
I am going to get you.
What?
Said Pim Pim.
Kids, can you let me out?
Sure, said Benny. He unlocked the shed and let Teddy Winkle out.
Right. Old McPim Pim is about to have a lot of trouble.
Uh-oh. E-I-E-I, no, said
Pim Pim, as he jumped on his motorbike and started trying to run away. The kids jumped on their motorbikes as well, and Teddy Winkle jumped on too, and they chased after Pim Pim. It was very funny. They released the dinosaurs from their pen, and they started chasing Pim Pim as well. They released the quacky donkey ducker, and he started running out as well.
Whack, 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 whack.
It said, chasing after Pim Pim. Then they released the unicorn. But they didn't realise that the unicorn actually had a very special power. He pointed his horn straight towards Pim Pim. A big rainbow blasted towards Pim Pim. Pew! Ow! Said Pim Pim.
It got me in the bottom.
Pim Pim stopped. He couldn't move because the rainbow had wrapped around him and he was completely trapped. Right, Pim Pim, said Connor. I think it is time that you put all these animals back.
Can I please keep the donkey ducky?
Okay, they said.
Hooray, said Pim Pim. Okay, everybody, I will take you home, said Pim Pim.
He pulled something out of his pocket. What is that? Said Connor.
It is a magic wand that I borrowed. You can use it for all kinds of magic. Ready, watch?
He pointed it at the dinosaurs.
Goodbye, grumpy dinosaurs.
Bye!
Yelled the dinosaurs. And Pim Pim waved the wand. The dinosaurs disappeared.
Goodbye, Mr. Unicorn. You have a happy day.
Bye, said the unicorn, as Pim Pim waved his wand in that direction. And the unicorn disappeared. Then he looked at Teddy Winkle.
Do you want me to send you home?
No. Can I stay and hang out with the donkey ducky? That seems like fun.
Okay, we can have a donkey ducky party. Thank you so much, kids. I have had so much fun. And I don't think that I will stay a farmer. I think I have plenty of other things to do. But for today, let's play farm.
Okay, said the kids. We better start heading home. Thanks for having us. We'll see you next time. Hopefully our new neighbour isn't quite so silly, said Connor. I kind of liked it, said Benny.
Oh, and you can keep the motorbikes,
called out Pim Pim. Hooray, said the boys. So as they jumped back over the fence and headed home, Pim Pim, Teddy Winkle and the donkey ducky had lots of fun playing in the field. They were playing fetch with the magic wand until the donkey ducky picked up the wand and started running around blasting magic everywhere, and Pim Pim, Teddy Winkle and the donkey ducky all disappeared. Wow, said the boys. They walked back over to their house and their parents were there waiting. Well, did you find out about the new neighbours? Do you think they'll be around for long? Well, said Isaac, I don't think you'd believe us, even if we told you. And that is the end of the story.
Today's episode is brought to you by Pim Pim's Donkey Duckies, the best kind of pet in the whole entire world. It has feathers and big legs and looks like a donkey, but it can quack too. Quack, quack. We hope that you have been enjoying the silly stories for kids. Don't forget to head over to the website to join our family. This has been me, the Pim Pim.
Quack, 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 quack.
And me, Sam. We'll see you soon.